Hello friends, I welcome you all to this class. This is mathematics class, and today we'll be studying the application of differentiation. In particular, we'll be looking at how to find the critical points of a given function or a given curve. So assuming you have a function given to you and you want to find the critical point of that very function, we are saying that at the critical point, the derivative of the function with respect to the independent variable is equal to what? 0. So that is the knowledge we are going to use to find what? The critical points of the given function. Since the first derivative of that function with respect to the independent variable is equal to 0, then we are going to use that and solve the equation and get what? The critical points of that very function. So let's look at this first example we are considering on this topic. They ask us to find the critical points of the function y is equals to 2x raised to power 3 minus 3x squared plus 1. So what I've written down just now is that at the critical point, derivative of y with respect to x is what? Equal to 0, because y is a function of what? The independent variable x. So if you differentiate y with respect to x, then the result will be what? 0 at the critical point. So this implies we are going to get what this is. What is the derivative of y with respect to x? Let's evaluate it. So we differentiate this with this y with respect to x. So you differentiate 2x raised to power 3. What's the index? The index is 3. If you bring down this 3 to multiply this, 3 multiplied 2 is what? You have 6. Then if you remove 1 from 3, you have 2, right? That's x raised to power 2. If you do the same thing here, bring down the power and multiply this will minus 6 x raised to minus 1 from 2 to x raised to power 1, which is minus 6x. Then if you differentiate 1, you are going to get what? 0, because derivative of a constant is what? 0. So you are going to get 0. Then equal to what? This thing we got is this, right? We have equal to, that is this, then 0 here. So we apply this, so we'll simplify. So this implies that 6x squared minus 6x is equal to what? 0. So what I've written down just now is that we want to divide both sides by 6, since 6 is common. So if you divide here by 6, you are going to get what? X squared. Divide here by 6, you get minus x. Divide 0 by 6, you get 0. Right? Then we want to solve this. You can factorize x. Here we can factorize x. So if you factorize x, you are going to have, if you factorize x, have x open bracket, then x divided x squared will give you what? X. Then minus x divided x will give you what? 1. Then we have equal to what? 0. Right? So this multiply this is 0. It's giving you 0. We know that the product of two things will give you 0 if and only if one of them is 0. So this implies that what? X is 0, or x minus 1 is what? 0. So one of them must be 0, right? So either x is 0 or this is 0. That's the only time the product will give you 0. So this implies that x is 0, or if you move minus 1 on this side, it will change to positive 1, or x equals what? 1. So therefore, the critical points are what? 0 and 1. That's what we got. 0 and 1. That's the critical point. So I'm expecting you in our upcoming class as we solve more examples on this. See you in our upcoming class. Bye.